joined together. So I like the data analytics team and the field as it is, because it is very interesting. It is nice. So I joined Excel on the month of December of 2017. So about the course, I'll say that it is perfect for the data science. You will learn a lot about different algorithms, and it is perfectly the match for the job. Also, you will have to, you won't have to learn anything else. Then apart from that, you will have to learn about SQL, which I guess SQL is also mandatory. And then apart from that, you'll have to learn about R, Python, that is to implement all these algorithms. And then any visualization tools also, that is like Tableau, Power BI or something. That is basically the tools that you will need as a data scientist. Then your tutor is obviously going to say to work on the assignments as you are learning all these algorithms and all the basics of data science. So please go through that. It is very important that you go through the assignments, because practice and repetition is the key for learning. You'll have to like learn what you are practice that what you are learning. So go through the assignments, and once you are done with the assignments, probably XLR solution itself, they will give you some live projects. Be also part of that. That is also going to be very helpful in finding a job, because the interviewers are going to ask what projects have you worked on, rather than asking about so many algorithms and all those technical things. They are going to want to know what you have worked on, how many datas have you worked on, what length of data, or how big data that you have worked on. So try to be a part of projects. For them to call you for a project, you'll have to do all those assignments. So that is the way. Do the assignment, be a part of 2 or 3 projects, and in this meantime you can start like searching for jobs. I guess they will call you. Even if you are not confident, please go and attend the interview, because attending the interview is also a very helpful thing to learn or improve yourself. You can know where you stand. You can understand what are your like shortcomings. You can prepare likewise. Yeah, that's it about preparing. Then yeah, I can share a window. I hope everyone can see my screen. Okay. So this is one document file that my lead has given me. So he has asked me to go through all this. So these are the main things. These are essentially the main things that you will have to want as a data analyst. So this says that here I'll just read. A data analyst is someone who is in charge of collecting and analyzing the data, responsible for performing statistical analysis on the data. And that is this. If you are able to, you can just read. So here it is, Microsoft Excel, SQL. Microsoft Excel is an important tool, because it is the easiest thing that you can have. Every data will be in either CSV file or XLSX file. So it's better to start with Excel itself to know about the data. Then SQL is the important thing that XLR, I don't know if XLR is providing. SQL you will have to learn, because in companies the data will be from different databases, maybe Oracle or the things that they use. There are a lot of database vendors, so everything will be in a different like places. You'll have to collect everything from different sources as the requirement of your client or your managers. So for that you will need SQL. So try to learn SQL. It is an easy thing, but yeah, you will need that. From Tableau is also an easy data visualization tool. I mean, I'm saying it is easy because I use it for small. Yes, it is Musman, where E is. Then there is Tableau also. You will have to learn about Tableau data visualization. There is a in the XLS page. There is one about a session. There is a long session about Tableau, which is very helpful. You can go through that. This is strictly for data analyst. And then there is, you can learn about Apache Spark, that is into big data. I'm telling about data analyst role. Then there is as obvious R and Python. R is very good, and Python is more efficient in handling rather large data sets. So Python also can be very handy. R is the easiest thing. This is the best thing that is happening in the data analyst world. So these are some like websites where you can learn about this. You can also see analytics Vidya also. It is very good. And some of them are paid services, so just go and look into it. I'll just stay in this page for a while so that you can write it down. Just for Tableau, just more or less the same. Data camp is a good thing. Just you can code also, so try that. Analytics Vidya, yes. So Tableau. Yeah, thank you, man. Okay, no, thank you. These are some data visualization tools. Class Center, LinkedIn Learning. Then the Kaggle. Please go and see the Kaggle website. It is just great for a beginner, because there is so many learning steps there, and also there is datas and codes that you can learn, and what is happening with some functions, what is happening in an algorithm. You can learn about those stuffs in a Kaggle, because there will be so many like updates about what each person has done with data. So you can download that data and play with it, and that basically it is to improve everything that you are learning. It is about the exposure, not about what you have learned. It's always about what you will be able to do. So learning is a thing and practicing is a and very important thing. You have to do both. HackerRank is also a great thing. Stack Overflow will be more technical, but there is a lot of information in each of this. So just see. Yeah, that's it. So should I put in this page on? Yeah. So now I'll just tell about my interview experiences. So I started attending interviews while I got into projects of XLR itself. I was a part of two or three projects for XLR, just into credit risk modeling up, and about in that finance field it's only. So I was getting interviews. The best companies that I got interviews from: Xiaomi, Tech Mahindra also called. Then Econex is also a product-based company. It was also a good one. Then I got an interview with Cerner, and it all went good. So the general interview structure is like, there will be first round will be generally a face-to-face interview, or a telephonic interview asking about all the algorithms, or most probably what they are using. It will be mainly into recommendation system, not all those fancy neural networks or anything, just uh, basic recommendation system. Then they'll ask about clustering, naive bias, just like, so be thorough with every algorithms that you use. Then they'll ask about the projects. If you are very comfortable in one project, just go with it. I've done this project. I've this much was the row, like 2 lakhs or 1 million, or this much row was there. There are 30-40 columns. Just give them specifics about the data sets. Then tell about what you have done with the data, what was your role. They'll ask about everything. What was your approach? Why did you use this specific algorithm? And every questions that they are going to ask, they'll ask. Then if you clear that round, most probably they will send you a data set that to test your analytics skill and reporting skills. You'll have to come up with a solution for that particular problem within 5 days, 5 working days they'll give. So I had like that in mostly three interviews. I got such a data set. You'll have to come up with a solution. You'll have to present in data analytics. Presentation, video, visualization of whatever we have come up with is a very important part. The way you present the PPT is going to help you a lot. It should be very easy to understand. It should be precise. It should be like every other good presentation. You should consider that fact. If you have come up with a solution, please don't be okay with it. be okay. Just explore a little how to visualize your data very well. That is very important in data analytics. Um, yeah, so they'll again call you after the analysis. They are going to call you again, knowing how your approach was. Why did you take this specific algorithm? So at Cerna, yeah, I'll tell about this one. At Cerna, my data set was regarding a recommendation system. So it was basically to categorize what was it? Some shoppers ID. Yeah, shoppers ID according to the brands. And so we'll have to come up with a recommendation about the customer, that what he is going to probably buy when the next time he is going to come. What I'll just go through this. Take it down. What what he is going to buy the next time he visits the store. So I didn't. I used R and Python both for that. So for that I used an ALS algorithm, that is alternating least square algorithm. So the guy was really asking about that algorithm, why you use that particular algorithm. So that is, so be thorough with it. Even if someone is helping you, just know about everything that you have like done. They are going to ask. Okay, then about my work, I'll give you an overview about my work at Cerner. So Cerner is a product-based company. We provide solutions for healthcare, that is their IT solutions. Millennium is their software. It works as a Windows. It works like a Windows OS for a end-to-end connection of everyone, every users. That is doctors, maybe pharmacy, maybe their client, financial assistances, everything, nurses, and the patients. And there are so Millennium is the OS, and Millennium works as an OS, and there is around 80 to 90 applications that is running. I don't know. And we also use cloud technologies, that is Citrix for platform. You might have heard about Citrix. So I'm into stability team, as it is said. So what its stability team happens is that this is a new like field that they are implementing. So on a daily basis, there will be 70,000 to 80,000 crashes that is happening all over the world. Whoever is using this Millennium and our products. So we don't know so the Cerner don't know how to deal with all this 70,000 of the crashes that is coming. We have to provide solution to everyone, because everyone is our client. So as a stability team, we have like 30 to 40 software engineers, and there is 6 analytics, and there is a department for analytics. What we do is we prioritize this 70 to 80,000 crashes, according to the criticality of how such similar crashes is happening all over, across the clients. We consider so many facts and prioritize them to the software engineers, so that they can come up with a fix for the bug, and they'll provide it to the solution team, and there is another hierarchy going on there. So that is basically it. We have to come up with how to prioritize these crashes. Yeah, sorry. Then, as data analyst, as it is a product-based company, we don't have anyone to pressurize or anything as a client. So we have to come up with ideas that our managers assign. So he'll have so many. Visualization is an integral part of your work. SQL is an integral part when you are going to work somewhere. Then modeling also, we create something as if the requirements are there, we are going to create models using R and Python, obviously. So we have created, as a team, we have created like logistic regression. We are using for normal logistic. Then there is a spike alert system, which is easy if there is a more than a specific amount of crashes happening, specific crashes. Excuse me. Any specific greater than any specific amount of crashes, it will automatically like alert the every solution team that this client need to be given consideration on that. Yeah. That's it. Then we use clustering. Clustering also is being used as that's basically it. Yeah, so learn about all those things that algorithms and about XLR. What I can say is you'll have to you'll have to be working on something. If you are working on something, you obviously will have doubts, you will have problems, you will have some queries. If you are going to go to XLR, they are not going to say no. They'll help you throughout the journey. They'll help you in everything, whatever it is. If you want to learn something new, they are going to provide you any solutions with them. They are providing placement like support. So there is that. And anytime you can go, and there are some people with good data knowledge in data analytics as their staff, so you can go and ask them doubts anytime you want. So yeah, XLR, I don't know. I've searched for so many, but I don't know if any other is providing all those good solutions. Yeah, but apart from that, it is basically about what you are going to do. It's about the effort that you put, and that is only become fruitful. You'll have to work. So go through everything, go through the basics thoroughly, what is happening in an algorithm. You'll have to learn about it. Then if apart from this, also please try to learn about SQL. SQL is going to be very useful. So yeah, I guess this is it. If anyone has any doubts, you can just ping me now. Yeah, Ranjit, I'll send you this document, sure. data set algorithm that you have been asked for to present during interview. As I said, in Cerner, they asked about recommendation system. In the interview, if you're asking me, it's about what you know. Whatever you know, you just tell them. I have used this algorithm if it is naive bias or logistic regression or linear. Let's not go to linear regression. It is very basic. Try to stick with the clustering recommendation system like that. Linear, please don't go. Logistics regression, naive bias, uh, decision trees you can go. They are going to be very happy if you tell decision tree. Yeah, one SQL, one more SQL. I didn't get you. SQL is SQL. I'll say on. So there will be SQL. You will have to need R or Python. It is better if you learn R and Python. Then there is visualization tool. For that you can use Excel or say modeling is a myth. I don't think that anyone, or I mean not anyone, most of the company are not implementing that much data modeling, as it's a very complex task. I have not seen anyone like they use for clustering and all for the ease of reporting that is happening. I guess it is being used in Amazon, Flipkart, and all like that. It is basically depend. It depends on what field you are going to be into. I'm into healthcare, so ours is not that fancy work. So there is that. What was the question they are going to ask about SQL interview? No, for me they ask just you. Do you know SQL? They are not going to grill you on SQL or anything. It's not like that. It is not. It is like it is understood that you they'll they'll think that you know SQL. That's how it is, and it is not a big deal. It is they'll teach you. In any company, they are going to give you some KT. So they'll say that try to learn SQL. So you can learn. That's how it is. That it will take only 1 week or 2 weeks to learn SQL. It is easy. For non-IT, I'm talking about IT. For non-IT also, you can learn. So for IT guys, it will be very easy. Any comments how to present our analysis to the interviewer if they ask for a business problem? Yeah, presentation. Just go. Don't be very fancy with it. Be very anything fancy. That will work. Yeah, I'm working on SQL for a couple of years. Yeah, then no, it's not like, it is good to know. It will be. I'm working on. It is good for you. That's good. But you will have to learn R and Tableau. Like you won't be battered about your SQL language. It is not the uh, thing that we do. It is used for collecting data. For that, you will be stuck if you don't know SQL. The work that we do is after collecting the data, that then we'll have to export it from SQL, and then you'll have to learn about the trends. You will have to know what is happening in each columns, like that. But it is good to know SQL. It will be good. Interview, they are asking what is the biggest data. Yeah, that they will ask Srikanth. You have worked on and how many number of observations. Yes, number of observation means the number of rows and columns. Columns also is going to, they'll assess you on that. So anything around 1 million or 30, 20, 30, 40 columns. That is columns. You should have around 20, 30, 40 in that range. And rows you can from lakhs to million, crore, like that. What are the different type of roles a data scientist can have in a real-time project? Data, that is again data modeling, fetching data. Some data scientists can only be used to fetch data and visualization. There is some are more into modeling itself. But what is we want? Yeah, modeling. There is a lot of researches to be learned. You will have to work with solution teams, because we don't create models and we don't give away. We'll have to integrate it into the software engineering team. So it is a complex and long project, for your information, Srikanth. So it's about reporting. What are the regressions and clustering techniques which we need to focus more on? Everything, just learn everything. It's not focusing on matlab, there is not like 20 or 30 clustering, right? There is only 3 or 4 clustering and regression techniques. Just try to learn everything, so that, yeah, about concentrating, you can concentrate on logistic regression maybe. Clustering, you'll have to learn both hierarchy and the other one also. Statistics skill is must. Yes, we'll have to carry. With respect to Python and R. No, in my experience, they have not asked about that much coding. It's about the approach that you do. No, they have never asked about coding and all. But in Xiaomi, they were really asking me about SQL. So yeah, they needed, I don't know why, but they needed to know SQL will they give that answer to? Yes, they will. They are going to provide you a data set. Sometimes not from there, because analyzing it is great. But in interviews, they might give you scenarios like, this is the case. Please, as a data analyst, can you explain what your approach will be? They are going to ask. One guy asked me about this traffic rule and how to like improve the traffic signal of Bangalore, like that. It is, the answer are all in Google itself. They are going to give you data set for sure, and you will have to come up with solutions. So that's why I told you about that reporting part. Just nothing. You can use that. This is about flexibility, guys. You can use Excel. It is very simple to use Excel, but if you know Tableau, it is more easy to visualize things. There will be more like different uh, solutions that you can select from. You can come. There will be more options for you to report. That's why I'm asking you to learn Tableau and Excel. Both they are not going to ask you from where you got this. Did you use Excel? Did you use Tableau? They are not going to ask. It's about how you present. Both Excel will also give you some good simple visualizations. Tableau, for obvious reasons, there, because it is a data visualization tool, it will give you so many options. You can like combine everything and provide solution to your. So yeah, learn all that. So then there will be options for you. Yeah, I'll say about this data set itself. The other company which was into construction management, yeah, they also gave me data set. Hypothesis testing. No, I don't think so, Vishnu. It's hypothesis testing. It is the basic thing, right? You will have to start from there, learn about it like that. Which cluster and we have to answer data. I don't. There are only two clustering, right? Data science applications. I've explained like a data science application for healthcare. For recommendation system, I through recommendation system that becomes that is commercial application. There is a lot of application happening in finance. Finance is the best field where data analysis is being implemented. Healthcare is an important thing where data analysis is being implemented in very obviously. Then there is IT. Like Amazon, like Amazon and all is also using data science. Actually, every field is using data and analysis. Yeshwant. So try learning as soon as you can because it is a good field to get in. So don't delay. The people are pouring in like anything, so just grab your seat also. So yeah, start with everything that please go through this thing. I'll see how can I share this. I'll give to some of the XLR solutions or something. Let me see. No, there is no. I don't know if I can send you this through go to meeting. Anyways, I'll share it with XLR solutions. Like staff, I'll ask them to give you. This is a good thing. Just go through it. So I guess that's it, man. Thank you for your time. Cheers for your future. It's okay. Can I leave? You can stop this meeting. Please ask if there is any more queries. You can ask me. And if you want any, like, if you want to give me a call or talk to me in person, you can ask them for my number. It's fine. You can contact me. I'll provide you the help if in any manner. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.